Good evening all and welcome to another video on All Hazy Ale. It's Saturday night, which means it's craft beer night. The beer we're going for tonight is from Northern Monk. It's this one. It is Eternal Juice. And Eternal Juice is a 6.5% ABV Hazy IPA. It describes itself as being fresh, juicy and tropical, and it really doesn't tell us a huge amount about it. Apart from the hops, which are Mosaic, always a winner for me. A nice bit of dankness, hopefully. Simcoe and Idaho 7. It's available in your local Sainsbury for about £3, £3.50 a can, something like that. So yeah, it's a hot day, hottest day of the year so far, 28 degrees Celsius outside, and it's ripe for a juicy one. So let's get it out into a glass and see what we think. So pouring into my teku. Hopefully it's cleaned properly. I did wash it. The pour is hazy. It is hazy. It looks juicy. And you've got a glorious looking head. So you have beer in a glass. Nice hazy pale orange, white head, pretty tight and compact. Good roll on it. Looks like it's got a reasonable body. So the whiff, I can smell it already. It's tropical. Pure juice, pure pineapple on the nose. Behind it comes a slightly pithy citrus, but otherwise hints of stone fruit, but pineapple is dominant here. And like I say, a little hint of citrus behind it, just a little kiss. So it looks good. It smells really refreshing, really juicy. Let's see just how good it tastes. Cheers. That's nice. It's nice. Body, medium weight. Carbonation, smooth. Lovely mouthfeel overall. Initial flavours are more bitter than the nose. And that for me is a good thing. I like an IPA to be bitter. I don't like them overly sweet. It's not New England. The pineapple is obvious. The mango is there. The citrus follows. It's a juicy citrus. It's pretty well balanced. It is obviously hop forward, but the malts are supporting it nicely. They're not hidden in any way, shape or form. It's a really nice overall flavour and balance. The finish is hoppy. You've got a little bit of resin on the back end, just a little bit. And for 6.5% beer, there is just a tiny hint of alcohol burn, just a tiny bit. Otherwise it fades into a sweet, juicy finish where the citrus dominates. I like that swing of flavour. Yeah, I like. So, Eternal Juice. What do I think of you? Well, as always, we're going to go to the, I say as always, hopefully for the last Saturday before I move home, the Povopad scoreboard of joy says there have been 1,200 check-ins to this beer. Average score is 3.82. 6 people I know give it an average of 3.87. My scores, let's give it some. So let's top it off, just to remind ourselves. A nice bit of lacing on the glass. It's a nice looking beer. It's a nice colour. It's a nice body to that head. It's nice and tight and compact. It looks good, doesn't it? It does look good. Is there a reason to give it anything less than a point, ladies and gents? No, there's not. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to give it a point. The aroma is big. It's bold. It's tropical. It's sweet. It's juicy. With just a hint of citrus on the back end. Almost sherbety. I like it. It's having a point. The body, again, really good. Medium weight. Smooth carbonation. Mouthfeel is complete, if that makes sense. It's not missing anything, so it's having a point. The taste, I agree with. It ticks the boxes. It's juicy, it's sweet, it's tropical, it's hoppy, but balanced at the same time. I like it. I'm having a point. The finish, for me, is good. It is good. I would though, and this is just me being nitpicky, I like a little bit more sweetness on this one, purely because of the flavour profile that you've got. Don't get me wrong, I love a bitter hoppy IPA, but the flavour profile on this one is kind of leaning towards the sweeter end, and that's what I would like, just a little bit more sweetness. I love the bitterness, don't get me wrong, but I just want, for this flavour profile, more sweetness. So I'm going to give it a 0.75, which means that it's got 4.7 out of 5, 4.75 out of 5 even. So bonus points, can't have the full bonus, but would I buy it again? Yeah, I would. I would. I like it for what it is. It's really quite tasty. Value for money, $3.50. Can't argue with it. Can't argue with that at all. No, it's good value for money. It's a tasty beer for cheap money. So yeah, it has a buy again bonus as well. So not a bad little deal, really. I did originally have a can of this last weekend, but the weather was nice, and it was Sunday night. I can't have a craft beer on a Sunday, not on my rules. So I gave it to the good lady wife. She thoroughly enjoyed it, and it was a tease because I could smell it across the other side of the table in the garden. So I'm glad I tried it this week. So yeah, if you haven't tried it, get some while you can while the weather's good, because it's clouds are rolling in. We've got thunderstorms coming. So, ladies and gents, boys and girls, be upstanding. That's been the beer. I've been me. Those down there are the buttons. You know exactly what to do with them by now. You got your like, comment, dislike, and subscribe. Choose any combination of them as you wish. And I'll see you again soon for another one. Bye for now.